Alright, we should be live. What's Gaming Gamers? It's your boy Olino, and I'm coming at you live once again with more of our Hearts of Iron 4 Cold War Iron Curtain game that we played yesterday, and we're picking it up with more today. Let me drop the links out. And then I need it here. Blah, blah, blah. There. And there. Alright. So, last time we finished, we did the path where we had Stalin survive. He survives his stroke, but he's still weakened by it, so he decides to retire, and he decides to make Lazar Kaganovich his successor. And I'm actually interested in how this is going to go, because Lazar actually lived till 1991 IRL, so I don't know if he's just the only guy we have for the rest of the time. But yeah, let's see, replace local sovereign. Okay, so that is going to increase. I assume it's going to increase our spending, and I'm a little concerned about that. So let's. Oh wow, our stability tanked quite a bit. Okay, so let's try to. Oh, okay, so that's going to tank our stability, but then we're going to gain stability. Okay. Oh, so what do we get here? Lazar Kaganovich is assumed post-general secretary of the wake of Stalin's retirement. He's a staunch supporter of Stalin's policies. He promised to guide the people to new heights. He was poised to turn inward, putting its efforts towards the realization of socialism in one country. Step away from the personality cult. And then I'm primarily just focused on building civs. Why is Twitch not? Oh, Twitch is working. Yeah, mostly just building civs so I can build more stuff. So we're at coalition. Because we basically, yeah, so they have like 400. We want to surpass the US in GDP. We'll see if it's possible. I think I just got to build civs, though, for now. Yeah, our GDP mostly comes from our... Okay, so our office parks do give you a lot more GDP. But we need civs to be able to build office parks. So I think we just got to keep building civs for now. And then we can shift to office parks later once we've, like, really snowballed. And also once we get better construction speed. Because we still have... We just got rid of antiquated infrastructure, so now we've got... That was like a minus 20% construction speed malice. But I think we're mostly done. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of proxy conflicts or anything at this point. I believe world tension is declining over time. And the Indochina War's just glitched, so that'll just be like that forever. Not paid licenses. Not letting civilian factories. Waiving they will not accept. Can I actually negotiate licenses for stuff? Like... Wait, so what does this do for me? Does this hurt me at all? Okay. So I think they have to request the license. refocus propaganda towards Lenin. So I guess I'm going to boost the Leninism one, at least from that focus tree. I need so many APGMs. Manhattan Rebellion. Who's declared a failure? Attempt to shift away from Moscow backfired. Keeping Greece on true revolution. Again, I'm getting all the events of like the reformist movement, but like we just kept Stalin in power, and now it's Stalin's handpicked successors, so we're not doing the reformist path. But oh well. MPLA. Did I finish all the industry? Yeah, I finished all the industry, and I'm pretty sure I finished all the research. Yeah, I did. Well, except for the encryption, decryption stuff, but that's not a big deal for me. Is there space race stuff? That was the last. Oh, nope. Nickel cadmium batteries. Maybe I can afford to. I mean, I guess we could just like size down our military if we need to. Oh yeah, I bet those naval invasions are getting obliterated by our air doctrine. Newland published story about founding fathers of the Soviet Union. Is out in Switzerland. There's a quote where Lenin praised Comrade Kaganovich. Collectivism will support values to our ideology. The greater good. Guess I start building these. May as well create production lines for them. We maxed our naval doctrine, so I could probably start making some naval variants for our ships, but we haven't really been investing in Navy too much yet, so pretty good on that front. Hungary requests guidance on reform measures. That's approval for the recent reforms as part of a new course of socialism. This appointment is initiated a series of moves to reduce the curse of powers of government. He calls this new course. Political reforms, legal reforms. These actions garnered popularity with the people, but face opposition within the party. Those powers are what sustain the state and are essential for socialist transformation. For consideration, it should be noted to improve relations. Sure. De-Stalinization launched from Moscow has led major communist parties to reassess the political structures of Bulgaria. The old guard controlled the party since World War II by following a pro-Soviet Stalinist line, finds itself sidelined within the party, with de-Stalinization being the order of the day. Again, don't know about that. I guess we're shifting away from the cult of personality. That might still be considered de-Stalinization. I have a national spirit for Stalin being around still? Because, like, he's presumably still alive. Nope. Oh, I have weapons of mass destruction also. Oh, nuclear power plants. Let's go. Condemns Soviet aggression at the UN. Well, I didn't intervene in Hungary. Plus, esteemed comrade Stalin. These type of lectures were commonplace at the Soviet Union. Comrade Kaganovich was his closest advisor. Emphasized collective leadership, not an autocracy like the Russian Empire before. I'd be the first one equal Politburo as a whole must participate in the governance for great union, uphold the values of Soviet democracy. Uphold the values of getting my stability up, please. If we keep getting good construction speed bonuses, that'll be good. Ooh. Start doing space stuff. Suez Canal seized. Race to the Suez Canal quickly seized it. Wants a peace treaty in exchange for Sakhalin. Sure. Yeah, why not? Although technically Sakhalin split before the war, but oh well. More helicopters. Alright, internal work on errors. Fearless work every day to grow their powers. Must look inward to gauge our own program of reform. We are still doing reform. Well, I guess changing anything is technically reform, so. I'll get some helicopters going, maybe? Not that I'm really building military factories at all. Unmanned moon flyby, sure. Filipino president died in a plane crash. Right, so we're about to get an office park. That'll help improve our income some. Alright, so let's start the program with police motorization. I should be able to afford this. Law enforcement throughout the country, equivalent to police officers in Western democracies, allocate more modern police cars. Will make stopping crime far easier, task to keep our streets safe. Oh yeah, I think there's the fiscal pulse that has to fire. To actually update the finances of our country. Royal divorce. Oh yeah, I have all those national projects going now. Let's see how expensive this ends up being. Alright, so that puts us all at the head of time for everything. Nuclear engines. How much does it increase our costs? It doesn't? That doesn't seem right. Well, we'll wait, see if that changes. Begin internal bond repayment. Raise revenue through the sale of state bonds, with the result of accumulation of debt, much of which is owed to our own citizens, which tighten our belts short term, make good on our debts, demonstrate fiscal responsibility. Let's shift some of these ones. This can get shifted down because that's going to take a while to complete. Israel invades the Sinai. Oh, there's a war on Egypt. Well, I can actually send volunteers. Are they being attacked? They're being attacked by the United Kingdom. Oh, right, yeah, because duh. Alright, where are my volunteers? Man, they're still missing quite a bit of equipment. Oh, but that's the anti-tank guided missiles, which I just kind of got to deal with. They refused? Oh, okay. Alright, they got that strategic reasons. That means they're not gonna accept it. Well, guess I'm staying out of it then. McCarthy passed away. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, no. It was 1957 when McCarthy dies. That's right. A twist of fate. And KT Burma is gradually becoming delicate with pressure on the United Nations Taiwan, slowly making move troops sovereign Southeast Asia that suffer from political instability due to infight between KMT insurgents, Burmese communist insurgents, and due to the fact that the insurgent army is meddling inside the opium trade. Adamant on a small, with these forces being adamant on a very small reduction of the insurgent army tensions for high, eventually agreed that there should be an evacuation of KMT troops from Burma. $6,000 irregular KMT troops remain in Burma, where fighting began a month later. Unmanned array into space. This is amazing. Oh, yep, there he goes. Egyptian victory. Okay, so it looks like they demilitarized both the Sinai and southern Israel, it looks like. Getting free specialized education, which grants research, but oh yeah, research speed. Farms output. Don't need political power. Yeah, I don't really have... Okay, so police spending 15, so... Yeah, I can't really afford that. Because I could do with downsizing a little bit more. Oh yeah, all this artillery. Yeah, we'll change all these guys to 10 with infantry. I put logistics companies in these guys, and that would help them out. Logistics support, supply usage, minus 0.06. Yeah, I can afford that. Reduce their supply usage a decent amount. Who in Thailand? DRG. Suspicious death. Democratic Republic of Burma. Oh, did that merge with the Burmese resistance army? Looks like it. Oh, because he was sworn into office, duh. Plural governments across the Burmese countryside. Another domino falls. You guys all have focuses? Nope. Generic focus tree. Oh, I mean basic computer auxiliaries. Alright, that freed up a little bit more money. Maybe I can do police spending. Crank it up a little bit. We'll see if I just get something that comes along that requires money. Let's go ahead and get... let's go get that consumer goods factories focus done. Lysenko's eccentric theories on genetics and culture were endorsed by the state, while traditional Mendelian geneticists were persecuted. Just watched a video about this, actually. Rejoin the scientific community when it comes to genetics to get our agriculture back on track. And just keep building up construction speed. Eventually, I should snowball and be able to outpace the US. I believe. First unmanned moon flyby. Go release USSR. Achieved of unmanned flyby of the moon. For the achievement, international needs to capture the imagination of many. Space agencies across the world are now redoubling their efforts to catch up. 2 out of 2. Soviet industrial capacity is for the most part been focused on heavy industry. Necessary during the initial industrialization, great patriotic war economy is in good enough shape to refocus production towards consumer goods so people enjoy true workers' paradise and puts the imperialists to shame. That's just consumer goods factories factor. Or no, oh, it's consumer good factories. Well, that's going to eat up a lot of factories, but oh well. Okay, that office park isn't very close to being constructed, so I'm not going to worry about it. Any war? Yep, just the Indochina War. Turkey, UAR, normalized relations, United Arab Republic. Oh, because they got Syria now. Commission on Studying and Amnesty. Get many into the gulags. Progressive population reasonably high. General amnesty for many inmates. Yeah, I just need to focus on industrial parks. New Soviet Socialist Republic launches animal into space. Up the ante, rule of space race. First successful launch of a live animal into Earth's orbit. The Asperg cosmonaut was successfully recovered after its vessel landed safely in the Mediterranean, following a successful 9-hour flight mission in Earth's orbit. Alright, so I still need a lot of the technologies, which are going to be in 1960, so we'll do that in 1960. Yeah, I'm going to need, like, basic computer auxiliaries. Let's go ahead and just do this one, because not having that text is going to annoy me. Oh, no, so it is consumer goods factories factor. Okay. The Depes Burmese state, remnants of the Yunnan Chinese Kuomintang armies, retreated across the Burmese border of existing states since the early 50s. U.S. support for KMT has existed since the Great Retreat with hopes to continue the Burmese government with KMT influence. Burma appealed to the United Nations, put pressure on the Republic of China, Taiwan to remove the various KMT groups' influence scattered northeast country now, but only a few of the KMT groups remain. About to get more factories. Order in Lebanon. In Lebanon through the Beirut airport, Marines arrived. Tension between Maronite Christians and Muslims has increased greatly. Another crisis in the Levant. Korean Treaty of Friendship. me see if I just issue economic aid, does that actually cost me anything aside from political power? People's Control Commission. Organization consists of mass to volunteer their time to scrutinize the conduct of government officials. It expanded their authority. Yeah, I think I could just keep doing this. Yeah, it just seems to cost political power. Oh, may as well do that. I have no influence on the target. Yeah, that was just a pop-up. I had finished the focus. Okay, so that is probably going to increase expenses quite a bit. Wait. Moderate welfare. So that would increase. Yeah, that's going to be a big increase. So I need to hold off on that. Try and do some of these other ones first. Downsize my army further, but I prefer to hold off on that. Private plots become essential for our food supplies. Returning to the kulaks out of the question. Expanding private plots and livestock will improve morale and standards of living on the collective farms. I might need to build more office parks. On the other hand, more civilian industry. I'm doing fine on resources. And then do I have another 25% state? Doesn't look like it yet. Yeah, because that's going to be... It go from 23 to like 50, 55 billion, I think. So that's going to be 30 billion. If I downsize my military more, I could afford it, but it's tough. D. Eisenhower.
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно. Слушаю.
What's the deal here? Why can't they get supply? I don't have the highlighting for the supply map mode. If I explicitly motorize that, did that fix it? No. Should be getting it anyways.
Я готов.
Alright, well, if I spread them out to, like, here, these places should have supply hubs so they can survive a little bit better. Oh. Can I defend naval bases? No. Just can defend victory or supply hubs. You can only defend victory points. Alright, well that at least got me out of the big supply deficit, so good enough for me. Government legalizing the party advocates for Greater Syrian Association of Fertile Crescent Peoples. Agreement to pause successfully draw support away from urban nationalists in the country. Roadmap for debt repayment. Initial repayment was a good start, but we need to establish a solid plan. Okay. Phalanges of Ascendant in Spain. Concerning trend. Yeah. Let me drop a save, see if that even works or does anything. Oh wait, France has a permanent veto though on the Security Council. That's probably pointless to do. Principal budgetary responsibility. The more money than they have, yet their government can. Belgian condemned colonialism, vetoed. Who vetoed it? Can you see who vetoed it? There's a theory, but I bet they just stockpile political power because I don't think they have much to spend political power on. Oh, Macmillan's prime minister. He wasn't prime minister in '56. I think it was Churchill. Macmillan was president or prime minister in the '60s, I think. Okay, 57 now. So he was prime minister at this time. Okay. Well, I can't afford that right now. During the party structure and legality. Failed coup in Saudi Arabia. How's the USA 841? Nuclear engines. Can't do this one yet. Need basic computer auxiliaries. I mean, how expensive? Some of these techs are pretty cheap. Like, actually, some of the research techs are usually pretty cheap. Yeah. We go ahead and do those. Recognize the party status. AP victorious again. Ooh, super goods factories minus 1%. Let's go. We're doing electricity. We still have plenty of electricity. That Iraq. Yeah. New legal frameworks. Reading of reform legal frameworks need to clarify powers and duties of bureaucrats and officials. Should probably research. Am I close to getting the next level of infrastructure in 1960? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, I probably want to rush that ahead of time because it'll make building so much faster. Can I build in their countries also? Oh, I can. Super worth it, though. Yeah. Let's get that extra municipal infrastructure, though, because level 5 extra... Because it's not just a 7% bonus or whatever, it's a multiplicative bonus with all my existing bonuses, because it's the secondary state infrastructure bonus. So that's really good. Analyze Comic-Con efficiency. The Marshall Plan is the right with inefficiencies too many by our economists is drained on the Treasury. Finland gives in. Oh, I need to do debug smooth also for a little bit faster performance. Although this mod runs pretty well. I'm pretty happy about that. Some point mods are very bad in terms of performance. There you tell truth. A fallen domino. Muhammad V declared slave foundation for Moroccan independence. Cuban Revolution. Alright. Just keep building. Rebirth of the Comintern. Things Fall Apart got published. King since exile, took on strike. Fall of the Comintern. Socialist Code head by Soviet Union's Comintern has issued a public statement about its reformation that will take place for the next several months. After the current developments, Comintern should now focus on resource strategy to boost the industry of the East, successfully export the revolution across the world by any means necessary. It's quite clear that this means the Cold War is heating up. Yeah, I still don't think I can really afford that. Let's see, can I just push forward here? I think so. For the restoration of democratic institution, removal of communists from the central government. Congress was conditionally agreed. Wait a minute, I think these happened out of order. We got the criticisms of the Great Leap Forward event already. Menzies and coalition won their 5th election. Lucky number 5. Alright, so we started making progress on that one. What do these give? Mobilization speed. Our office park income's pretty good. Is there an industry one we want to get? Something that builds industrial parks. State infrastructure construction speed. Pretty good. The government concedes. No longer pursue a nuclear weapons program. Construction speed plus 2%. Yeah. Ooh, and infrastructure construction speed. In unity of the Central Committee Party apparatus. Okay, so that lasts for like a year. Okay, good to know. Well, it's something for me to spend political power on. And more research speed. You gotta spend research speed to get research speed. Alright. That is the industry. $861. Okay, if we can maybe get to 500 billion by the time they get to 1 trillion. Okay, so we have to do this one. All right, if this puts us in too much in debt, we will downsize the military. There's a little insurance. In accordance with the Constitution, pensions must be extended to all class of workers, no matter their skill or role. The advanced nuclear arms program. Establishment of the Iraqi monarchy. End of an era. The day the music died. tragedy. It is a better industrial park construction, which is good. Claiming that Tibet is an independent nation. Your plan is the last to happen. Priorities in heavy industry infrastructure, reduction of costs. All right, so that's 24 billion. Is that? I don't think that's updated. Okay, you give enough political power, I can do that, which also gives more construction speed. Nice. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we've got a malice. So yeah, we could just combine a lot of these guys. I mean, most of these divisions are trained, so losing them isn't the worst thing in the world.
Жду приказа. Слушаю. Я готов.
Huh, did not know that about Franco.
Жду приказа.
I guess it makes sense, though. I mean, he was, with the whole pro-Axis government and siding with the Nazis and everything. Well, not joining the war on the side of them, but being sympathetic to them.
Готов на приказ.
Do these guys have logistics companies? Yeah, they do. Okay, good.
Готов.
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
Guys to 10 with also. Analyze the results of the sixth 5-year plan. Those analyze results of the last 5-year plan. Oh, introduce the sixth 5-year plan. I see. Construction speed, nice. Check the analyze the results of the 5-year plan to see the objectives fixed by the Politburo. I don't know what they set, but I'm sure it's fine. Maybe it has a national spirit. Nope. Nationalized Iraqi Petroleum Company. Lost for the West. Kashmir is the seat of the princely state. General Kashmir are security and aid the efforts of Pakistan-backed tribal fighters. Legislative assembly has been established. This will only inflame tension. And the Spanish Moroccan Protectorate. Oh, cool. We got a bunch of this stuff. Okay. Construction speed. Ooh, more municipal infrastructure. Let's wait till we get the research for that one. I should get the extra municipal infrastructure soon. Yeah. And then I'm building max infrastructure in certain places, so that way they can all benefit from that. Okay, so it looks like at the 7th 5-year plan is when we can start doing stuff with cybernetics. There we go. Oh, I can do equal rights. So this gives me agricultural construction speed. This gives me office park construction speed and more research speed. Pretty good. How close am I to getting that? Okay, I'm going to get this soon, though, so we can go ahead and do play on the production expansion. Our construction speed's getting much, much better, which is good. Will it be enough to overtake the US? I do not know. I mean, I guess I can see. Can I see on the US how many? 191. I mean, I've got 153, so yeah, so I think we can catch up then. They're probably not prioritizing building civilian industry in the same way I am. And then we're about to get the next level of infrastructure, so we can go ahead and do invest in non-black soil regions. Let's see, Foundry District income. I guess we'll go for agriculture income. Oh, I should start doing the space race tax also, because they're not really going to be ahead of time anymore. Oh, experience is capped at 5,000 instead of 500, huh? Well, this gives a ton of bonuses. And then it gives me building slots. Calls for nuclear non-proliferation. Jupiter missiles to Turkey. Uh-oh. Space race. Arms output, let's go. Really good when this keeps getting high. Yeah, I mean, it's not really worth it to build my puppets until... I mean, once I max out building everything here, then yeah, it'd probably be worth it to build my puppets. But until then... you can make things better here. More space tech. Tangiers Protocol. Consumer goods production clusters, industrial park. I hope this adds building slots when they do it, or maybe it's expected they have enough building slots. I don't know. I don't know what happens if they're missing building slots. Anywhere I have big infrastructure bonuses yet. Not really. What are we at? 420 versus 880. There's still 460 billion ahead of us. Develop oil. Sure. We're at 6% GDP growth. All right, let's go. Federal Secretary Young playing with the Austrian Democratic Republic. Unnecessary provocation. All oil refineries. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, gamers. So we just hit 1960. We're working on more space race stuff. Still building more factories, more office parks, so I can hopefully increase my welfare, rest of my financial spendings. I mean, that is another goal. I want to, like, max out all my financial spendings and whatnot. It should be all of them, so pretty soon we should have all the space race stuff to do the next set of space race missions. ERG formally announces Greece's withdrawal from the Warsaw Pact. Were they in the Warsaw Pact? Condemns Stalin to move away from his position. But why? Okay, actually, I need to grab a drink. Hold on one more second. Okay, sorry about that also. Communist Party following takeover by reformists during a recent Congress meeting. Oh, hold on. We're at 450. Okay, so now we're slightly closing the gap, but that's also because we're getting a bunch of free buildings from our industrial focuses. Hopefully they're at 190, so I think we can do it. Alright, so that should be all the main stuff we need for that one. There's the smaller republic. I should focus on the industry stuff. More industrial park income. Let's go. Ooh, more state infrastructure? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so De Gaulle's in charge. Doesn't look like Algeria separated. Oh, well, there we go. Soldiers mutiny. I offered to guarantee the independence of Cuba. Okay. Interesting development. All right, do I have any more 25% states? Oh, wait, I have a 31% state now. Nice. Oh, because I can build more municipal infrastructure. That's right. Eastern Bloc flocked Vienna to watch the Eastern Austrian production called John Brown the Musical. Work on musical only a few months ago started numerous high-budget theater productions. Numerous bad reviews. As with budget cuts causing a lack of stage space, poor audio quality, horrific costume design. So I'm still waiting for more of the space. So these should be the last space techs I need. Congo Crisis. Congo appeals for UN intervention. Ayatollah Khomeini exiled. Congo demands Belgian withdrawal. We're at 165. America's at 192. Okay, so they're still building some civilian industry. All right, I think we go for the... Let's get the permanent consumer goods reduction. So the United Nations has its own little building here. Alright, more. Man in space. Okay, that'll give more office park income, so that is good to do. More foundry districts. He's final to main over UN forces. The Prime Minister has been deposed. Geosynchronous orbit. Okay, this is just that event again. Ooh, I can send volunteers to them. Let's see. So that is presumably a lot of jungle. I think my Marines are the best at. I hope I didn't disband all my Marines.
Готов выдвигаться.
I might have disbanded all my Marines.
Внимание! Внимание!
They'll be fine. Finish those out. They do not have an airport. Unfortunate.
Я готов. Внимание!
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
They just spread out and just try and push. Like, doesn't even really have troops. Not that many.
Жду приказа.
Should just send infantry. Oh well. In defense of Nigeria.
Внимание! Выходим!
Can I change? They're considered encircled.
Я готов. Слушаю.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man.
Doom guy. Oh, I guess I may as well send...
Я готов.
I mean, what could I do to help these guys out a little bit? Oh yeah, my special forces. I should have special forces freed up now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Unfortunately, they won't resupply because, you know.
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
Oh, the US sent a bunch of divisions. Okay, well, they also sent a bunch of tanks, which is not the best.
Готов выдвигаться.
Okay, let's reallocate our troops down here because we might actually have supply down here. Well, a little bit.
До приказа.
Like a ton of... Wait, who all do they have volunteers from? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of countries.
Слушаю. Выходим. Выходим. Не стоим, идем. Слушаю. Готов выдвигаться.
There we go.
Я готов.
The doctrines. Alright, let's try to get that supply consumption.
Зададим шанс.
Where are they go? Oh, does this have like a weird... Why are they all redeploying to one spot?
Готов выдвигаться.
Okay, well, first things first, we've got to be holding that supply hub, guys.
Я готов. Выходим.
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно.
And I guess really that supply hub also.
Слушаю.
50 trains. Thanks, Vic. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. We'll go ahead and I don't think they need convoys, but we can go ahead and send them some convoys just so they have them.
Слушаю.
1 billion convoys now. Not that many. Okay, so does our lend lease show? Okay, so our lend lease does show up. Next delivery expected in 27 days. Okay. So it's sure if, like, when we had sent lend lease before, if it had arrived correctly or not.
Отлично вас слышу. Всегда мне достается.
Я готов.
Oh, they're not considered encircled anymore. Okay, well, that's good. How are we doing between the US and 470? So now they only have 440 GDP higher. So that's the gap that's closing. Also, they went ahead and made JFK president now, even though he wouldn't become president until like January 20th, 1961, but whatever. I forget if Base HOI does that also. I think Base HOI also has people, presidents change when they get elected, not when they, now when they get inaugurated.
Здесь вражеские вертолеты пролетали.
Выходим.
These guys have logistics companies. Yeah, like everybody's got logistics companies.
Жду приказа.
I will just hold and do damage for now. Depending on how much he's advancing up there, could be a problem for us. Okay, so in theory, if we pushed... Okay, so that's a supply hub, so we should concentrate. Let's try to get across here again.
Я готов.
We can grab all these supply hubs, though, put us in a better position here. Alright, move new troops in. Just attack, do a ton of damage to him.
Жду приказа. Внимание. Готов выдвигаться.
Let's push the company to improve working conditions. For the liberation of Angola, another African war. Okay, this time I'm gonna make some infantry volunteers. Or not. It's too expensive to do that.
Я готов.
Oh, they're not at war. Huh? Oh, I guess they're just doing border clashes for now. What decisions available? From our monthly income? I don't know about that.
Держать дистанцию. Мы под огнем.
He just keeps pushing up north, though. I guess that's the capital supply hub.
Вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
Готов.
Oh, this has no railway connection? You're killing me. Oh, is it because we lost that one up there? Oh no.
Выдвигаться.
That's not good. Well, never mind. Redeploy up here. Might honestly be worth it to switch all of these guys over. I mean, they're cut off from supply.
Слушай.
Actually, wait a second. I might be able to. Well, let's grab that. I think we actually just do some encirclements because it looks like he doesn't have enough troops to cover the line.
Не действуй, не победим.
Выходим. Я готов. Выходим. Слушаю. Готов. Готов.
Не действуй, не победим.
Внимание.
Get encircled. Come on.
До приказа. Внимание.
Encircled.
Выходим.
Geosynchronous orbit achieved. If we can get across here, we can get an encirclement here.
Что приказа?
Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
Выходим. Внимание. Выходим. Внимание. Слушаю. Что приказа? Что приказа?
Bunch of advanced spacecraft. Amazing. Orbital rendezvous.
Отлично вас слышу.
Destination Trujillo.
Выходим. Внимание.
Всегда мне достается.
You're reading an ongoing Dominican Civil War. Oh. Oh, no, they're not an actual civil war. The Paul Hoy picture.
Не действуй, не победим.
large collective farms. Use consumer goods factories factor. I can finally change the division template. Assassination DM. Yeah, so let me actually remove that because it's probably easier to take this and make my infantry volunteers out of this. All right, and then let me change all these guys over from that. Well, let me make this division also bigger. Okay, so basically all special forces do better in jungle. But I will just focus on making these infantry divisions larger initially. And then if we can add air special forces. Yeah, and then compared to my old volunteer divisions, they'll not have nearly as bad jungle attack penalties. So hopefully, and it'll just also use way less supply, like these divisions are using. Five supply, and these divisions will use 1.3 supply, so that'll be huge. Yes, now everybody's not horrendously out of supply. And they can move. Can hopefully get encirclement, maybe? It's like it. Sanctions against South Africa. Eight and 8, so we can go ahead and queue up max municipal infrastructure here and here, I believe. So there's also fine. There's another encirclement. Okay, our infantry divisions can do pretty well. All about the right tool for the right job.
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно.
And I'm not gonna... I'll let these guys redeploy a little bit. Let them fight.
Слушаю.
Encirclement here.
Я готов. Я готов.
Got him.
Отлично вас слышу.
Внимание!
Keep on advancing.
Не действуй, не победишь.
Внимание!
Probably invest in industrializing some of my states. Oh no! Okay, so I've almost finished industrializing all my states then.
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
Okay, they're advancing pretty slowly, so we should be okay. Office park income.
Готов выдвигаться. Внимание!
Не действуй, не победишь. Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
Выходим!
Почему это всегда мне достается? Здесь вражеские вертолеты не пролетали?
Выходим!
Okay, and final one, do all this concrete stuff.
Выходим!
I think I can more or less manage these divisions on their own at this point.
Внимание!
Ratification of the interim Iraqi constitution. Interesting.
Я готов! Жду приказа. Готов! Жду приказа. Выходим! Я готов!
Готовность номер раз.
Hello, soldier.
Готов! Слушаю!
Continuing our USSR game from last night right now. Speaking of which, can I increase... No. I cannot afford to increase welfare spending further yet. Soon, though. Soon.
Я готов! Слушаю! Готов! Готов!
So weird they don't just get a supply hub in their capital. It seems to use whatever capital hub's available.
Готовность номер раз.
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
Выходим! Слушаю! Слушаю!
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно.
Внимание! Я
Pull off another encirclement here.
Выдвигаться.
Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh,
Выходим!
any more industry stuff I need to do? Yes. Experimental. Oh, I didn't realize I had to wait on that. We will need 196 civilian factories. Seeing that goal to a minimum 227 could help cement our rule. Okay, so I need to wait then. And I need to drop office park construction because we need to crank up civilian factories. Which also, I guess we build municipal infrastructure in more of these places. Probably worth it. Or am I still building? Five, 7 slots. No, I didn't know. Be building so many launches. First unmanned moon orbiter. Oh, but the AI got encirclement. Good for them.
Готов.
Oh, and I think that okay, that wasn't the last US volunteer, but a lot of volunteers I think have been withdrawn.
До приказа.
Oh,
Слушаю.
is the AI marching in there? Okay, cool.
До приказа.
We just keep pushing here.
Выходим! Готов выдвигаться. Готов.
Добро, командир.
До приказа.
Oh, right, yeah, I can't select a national focus yet, because I gotta build those civilian parks. Ah!
Готов.
That's gonna take a while.
До приказа. Выходим.
227 civilian parks, these things take forever to build.
Слушаю. Слушаю.
I mean, that will get me past the United States. They're still at 190, so we will creep up on them.
Не действуй, не победишь.
Внимание.
Guess we can finish the industrialization.
Отлично вас слышу.
Слушаю.
If we just take the capital.
Выходим. Выходим.
That happened.
Я готов.
Do I have a carrier for my navy? I do not. I haven't really gotten, like, I'm gonna get this event chain, I believe, to... Okay, so that, I think this just changes the army, not really the navy. I haven't been doing the naval research because I've been focused on winning the space race. Which I am doing a really good job at.
Не действуй, не победишь.
I'm encircled. Come on, let's try again. Maybe we could look at what Navy techs we've got. So, like, heavy ships, combat aircraft carriers. Oh, yeah, so we are behind on carriers. Because I go to start researching a better carrier hull. Okay, there we go. That got rid of that one. Standardized reinforced concrete recipe.
Готов. Слушаю. Я готов.
Let's just try it. So we have translated piloted their spacecraft. And for the USSR to stand on the world stage. Okay, yeah, so that'll be the 1965 ones. Laotian Civil War, yeah, I think that's just not working.
Внимание. Готов.
Get over here, because I think we'll have just more supply in this region.
Выходим. 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 Готов. Выходим.
Yeah, I need to knock this out. Ooh, this might let me send air volunteers. Could I send some tactical bombers out? I need to wait on that one. Where else can I build industrial park? Okay, so they have a lot of municipal... Okay, so am I building municipal infrastructure there? Yeah, right. Let's go ahead. Which region is this? Rostov? Where's Rostov? There it is. Yeah, I just need to build civilians. Civs. Ah. All right, that's okay. We can finish up these office parks also because I do need the extra funding.
Готов подвигаться.
Anyways, can I send planes? Yes, okay, I can send one air wing. Do I have tactical bombers free? Oh yeah, what's been happening in the Indochina War? Does France just keep infinitely invading? Yeah, okay, I think they might have stopped, actually. Yeah, jet tactical bombers, alright.
Готов выдвигаться.
Now I have some close air support.
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно.
Nope, nope. It's a bigger province than I expected.
Слушаю.
Ooh, that's a supply hub.
Готовность номер раз.
Готов выдвигаться.
Iraqi Revolution got reconcile popular Kurdish rebel Mustafa Barzani. That's now the capital hub, so in theory we should start getting supply.
Почему это всегда мне достается?
Внимание.
Готовность номер раз.
Что я могу сказать? Кто-то там считает, что проблему можно решить цивилизованно.
Добро, командир.
Выходим. Выходим.
Have they gotten all my Lend Lease? Yeah. Be more corn, more meat, let there be no hydrogen bombs at all. As the Cameroon People's Union.
Зачем все это? Не пойму.
Выходим. Жду приказа. Слушаю.
Alright.
Я готов.
Another encirclement.
Жду приказа. Готов? Готов выдвигаться. Жду приказа.
Почему это всегда мне достается?
Выходим.
Oh, they're capitulated. I think if I just put our divisions on a front line order, I think they can just push through and win. Because this is all one air region. Yeah. Albany movement. Albany, Georgia. Ministers form alliance called the Albany movement. Predictive. Oh, okay. I had to choose between one or the other. I didn't realize that. Probably would have picked the base instead of production efficiency growth, but that's fine. Where are my planes? Can I send some planes down? Maybe their volunteer threshold dropped.
Внимание! Готов выдвигаться.
That's an overrun.
Выдвигаться.
Hello, Revo. Thanks for joining. Oh. My day's going well. Wasn't necessarily planning on streaming some HOI, but ended up doing it anyways. Although I don't know how much longer we'll stream. I actually haven't eaten lunch yet. So, might grab something to eat here in a little bit. Trying to survive Kaganovich's 60-year plan, but 227 civilian factories is a lot of civilian factories to make. So, we'll see. Boom, encircled.
Готов.
Large scale deployment mobile concrete. Yep, I just gotta keep sitting and waiting for that one. Portuguese victory at Goa.
Готов.
Yeah, let's tighten up that front line. Oh yeah, he's starting to run out of equipment and manpower. It's over. Here, have some economic aid. Oh yeah, can I change? Yeah, change social policies. Yeah, I hope your day's going well, Revo. Oh, it's already gonna be Monday tomorrow. The weekend feels like it flew by. Alright, this should end the war. Yep. I also don't even know if that's owned factories. That's gonna be tough. 51 owned factories. Television, do encryption. I don't think, yeah, there aren't any other focuses I can do right now. Is there? Do I have a? No, I do not have the permanent focuses I can do to like get extra construction speed or something. CENTO, Central Treaty Organization. Blow to Britain. Eritrea War of Independence. Decisions available. Decision. Oh, increased funding for the Eritrean Liberation Front. Really think I have a particular reason to get involved in that? Is that a war or border skirmish? How on earth am I supposed to get that many? How on earth am I supposed to get that many factories? So many factories. $196 civilian factories. Oh man, US. Okay, actually, wait, no, they're only 420 GDP. Wow, we're GDP go up. Seven two seven. Okay, but it looks like about 5 building slots is the best we can get. Ooh, okay, wait. So we have maxed out infrastructure there. Yes, that means it's industrial park time. Guess I could just look. Where do I have it maxed out? Ryazan. Ooh, Ryazan's also maxed out. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Can I increase my welfare spending? I'm going to try it. I can always dial back military spending if I need to. That it won't quite double. It'll increase by 2/3, which would be about 40. I think I can afford. That would give me another 5% construction speed. Maybe we'll hold off. Might have a focus that does that. Anyways, because then I can keep actually improving my states. And get more building slots. Which then let me build more factories. Back to that, add more factory slots anywhere. Anywhere, nope. No max infrastructure at least. I have no idea how you're supposed to be able to do this. Marilyn Monroe dies. Ooh, logistics. Oh, so it was on cooldown. Oh, I actually don't get a stability bonus from that. Let's do... consumer goods and 237 for consumer goods. I could probably hold off a little bit. And they mean civilian factories, not total factories. Total factories I have. Civilian factories I do not. These guys are taking... They take like a year to build. Yeah, so 300 days to build, basically. North Yemen Civil War. researching more infantry equipment. By Comrade Khrushchev, quickly industrialized Bulgaria. What? Like, can I just lift the embargo on them? Direct threat to our civilian defense. Premier Nikita Khrushchev, not right. Develop the alliance plan to secretly deploy Soviet missiles. For strategic balance. Castro's counteroffer defense treaty. Defense alliance. Sure. Soviets formed defense alliance with Cuba. Or 159. I don't even know if the trade will guarantee it, but we'll first try to get it with trade being included. Right, let's research better infantry equipment. Oh yeah, that would be really helpful. Was that new equipment type? Cargo helicopters, let's go. Anything to reduce supply consumption. Couple more factories. We're at 182. The US is at 193. So we're getting there. Does that include their trade balance? No. October coup. Services funding due. Extra infrastructure construction speed, more resource gain. Yeah, I do that. That's only 20 billion. Yeah, sure. Extra construction speed would be nice. Sure, let's try to build one. This way we can only assign 5 dockyards anyways. 1965. Well, let's get going. Is that... yeah, because it's 55. We'd have to wait till 1970, really, to get a better one, I think. Or at least a direct upgrade. Wall... What? Oh, because of his governorship. You up. Birmingham campaign. Bissau War for Independence. They're still holding Algeria. Mostly, I think I just wait until a war actually shows up and I can send volunteers. European Space Agency. Not aligned movement. So 0.2%. Let's go. mean, if I could just spend all my time building civilian industry, like, I will just snowball my economy eventually. %25 defense, nice. That'd Accords. Up there is Algeria. We can start working on those guys now. Doing counterintelligence. Okay, so if I do 10 more, I might be able to complete this. We only want to declare the plan a success. Exceeding that goal to a minimum could help cement our rule. Might drop a save, I don't know, like 30? I mean, if I got all of these built, but that's going to be literal years. Let's use my... Oh, right, because of the intel agencies. Quadros. Huh. Knights of Kenya land the Freedom Army. Oh wow, the KMT have actually gotten larger. I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. Sorry about that. I think we're... Is my stream still okay on YouTube? Okay, good. Accidentally backed out of the page. Oops. We're gonna run for like another 30 minutes or so, see if we can actually get to that like 197.6 threshold and pass that. And if not, well, oh well. There's always another time. But this seems like really high. I mean, because even if I build building industrial parks, like I didn't build that many office parks. I mean, maybe I'd be at the threshold for it, but these things take a long time to build. Maybe they're expecting you to have more imports. Arch on Washington. Yeah, I'm going to stop that for the time being so I can just focus on cranking out factories. Oh, I guess we could do economic aid to people. The Bulgarian Great Leap Forward. Alright, any spots with max infrastructure available? These places have a decent amount of building slots. Ooh, that's a lot of building slots. West Kazakhstan. Okay, once that one finishes, I can also build some more there. We're at 191. We're getting there. Several Jelenas. PR is now simplification new economic system of socialism. Will this save the East German economy? More terrain bonuses, nice. American invasion of the Vietnamese jungles continued unopposed for some time. Okay. Best to not interfere. Oh. Full issue was 1963. The Menzies again, I'm guessing. And LBJ's president now. What are we at? Oh, we're at 197 when we include trade, so let's try to do the focus. At least survived a violent coup. Usually to unify with the United Arab Republic. Alright, let's try this and see if it can count as a success if we still have the 196. Okay, so it does count trade. $227. I mean, that's 7-11. I mean, that'd be several years before I had the rest for that, so I think we gotta just take it as is. And Olympic Games. The... Oh yeah, better aircraft would be good. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay. So many techs. Okay, now we do the next Congress. Political and social reform. Death of Stalin. So he survives like about a decade longer than historically. Or maybe he dies when I start doing the Congress. Good day with party official peasant will not thank you. Okay, yeah, so he does. So Stalin does just die when it happens. Wait, Molotov was purged. Or maybe he doesn't get. Maybe he just get. I thought. I'm pretty sure he gets executed as part of the purge. Okay, let's do this. People's Commission for Healthcare. So yeah, so if you really want to do this, I should have just been building nothing but civilian factories the entire time, basically. Oh well. Oh, I think I queue up more in West Kazakhstan, yes. Okay, we're in 1965, so I can start doing more space stuff ahead of time. Berlin Wall. Medical facilities, alright. I have like no carrier planes. I don't want to do the space. Oh, whatever. We'll do that, and then we'll do more of the space race techs. Can invest more in develop industrialized states. they give me more building slots anyway? No, it doesn't look like it. In South Vietnam, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much getting to the end of this one, but yeah, I'll play South Vietnam at, well, I guess I'll have to play the dev build, because Vietnam's currently broken in the system. I'll take those guys. Base tech. Actually, I guess I could just see from the intel ledger. Okay, list me is 201 and the 219? How'd they get up to 219? And well, it keeps removing that improving health system feature, but maybe that's because I already upgraded my healthcare system. Oh. I mean, is it just scripted to collapse in 1991? Oh, well, I guess the war changed and South Vietnam got released. Oh, okay, so their piece did fire. Huh, okay. Improve education. Building slots. We finished Tashkent. Yeah, we did. Any more spacecraft technologies? Nope. Still doing well on power, which is good. I mean, I am building a carrier. I don't think it'll be particularly useful for us though, because America going to war with the US. Okay, so check wars. Moroccan-Vietnamese War? Huh? What? That's because the French Union was messed up. There we go.
Слушаю.
Right, let's just send my infantry volunteers again. Don't think, yeah, they don't have an air base.
Внимание!
Отлично вас слышу.
Выходим!
And access to education, sure.
Я готов. Готов выдвигаться. Внимание! Готов выдвигаться. Слушаю. Готов выдвигаться. Готов?
All right. Oh, sweet. We can get across the river. Make things a lot easier.
Добро, командир. Чего их всегда не достается?
Okay, yeah, we could do like insane casualties to him if we just have our divisions sit there defending a river crossing.
Готов выдвигаться.
considered encircled, which is unfortunate. Oh boy, more research speed. Volunteers you have still active. What, in here? Yeah, they are. But they can't, like, do anything unless... I mean, it'd be really silly if I was able to paradrop them into Tunisia to capitulate Tunisia. Yeah, I think he's just going to waste manpower, because, like, each one of those battles is going to be devastating for him. Computers. He loses so much strength from that. They're being up to 440 billion relative to us. 223 civilian factories. We're slowly catching up, though. We've almost got that gap closed. The nations boycott the FIFA World Cup. Warsaw Pact. Oh boy. Spacewalk. He's taking crazy amounts of strength damage. Can you send a spy? Oh yeah, I guess I could. Well, unfortunately, I can't seem to spy on this part of Portugal. Oh wait, maybe they have a naval base? No. Oh, that's going to be so expensive. Alright, I think we're going to stop there. I feel like we probably hit a bottleneck, because unless something changes with this, we're going to have, like, way too expensive of a... we're going to have way too expensive of a... just way too many expenses that we are not going to be able to handle, which would be a problem. So yeah, so we'll drop a save here. If people want to see me pick this up again some more, we can, but it looks like there's not too much. I mean, we're basically just sending a couple volunteers occasionally. So, yeah. But yeah, I hope you all have had fun. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment if you want to see me play more of this save, or if you want to see me do something else. And, yeah. That's it. See ya. I'm gonna go get lunch.